So here's our completed figure for the 135 scale PT boat. It appears that he's a anti-aircraft gunner for, say, the 40 millimeter Bofors or whatever anti-aircraft gun that was carried on that PT boat. But as you can see, he's the multi-parts that he is consisted of turned out to fit really well. I left his helmet off right now so we can paint his face and his hairline without it being in the way. And we can paint the helmet separate and add it to him when we're about done. Which I may add a strap or two to his helmet out of a piece of paper or tape just to kind of look like it was hanging there beside his head to give him a little bit of realism. But we'll go from here and we'll prime our figure. As you can see, I got a regular scuff pad back here, and basically once he's put together like this, you can go over the figure with your scuff pad. Here, let me adjust this a little bit. You go over your figure with the scuff pad a little bit over any of the mold seams and stuff. And the scuff pad, I like it because it doesn't take too much. It's subtle, and it still leaves you detail, but it takes the lines, any of the mold seam lines off. It just gives an overall very smoothing effect without damaging the detail. So we'll just give him a quick rub down here. Plus, if there's any open seams, you can take super glue is a wonderful gap filler, and it dries pretty instant. So you can take super glue and fill your seams and let him dry up. It doesn't take very long, and then you're ready to prime your figure and get started painting. So let me go out here outside and prime him, which, by the way, I'm just going to use a regular spray primer, flat. It's flat white, and it's made by Krylon, but it's a fairly decent paint. Gives a very good coverage, and plus it's easy and fast instead of trying to load up your airbrush with a flat white or a black or gray, whatever you want to prime your figure with. But this is a enamel based paint, so it adheres to the plastic really good, and it gives you a wonderful base to paint on top of. So I'll go ahead and prime this figure up, and we'll get started painting him up. And as for the colors of this figure, I had question as to it, so I went to search the internet, and I found the advertisement for some Navy LCM crew that kind of gave me an idea of what I was going to paint the figures. And I see on this figure he's wearing the light vest, which that blue-gray color is kind of odd to me. If you get lost at sea, that's a hell of a thing to look for in the ocean. But anyway, we'll use this as a reference guide to paint our figure.